أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته my dear brothers and sisters. I welcome you to another exciting edition of our program, Faith and Philanthropy, brought to you by the Just Foundation of Al-Habibiyah Islamic Society with the support of MacArthur Foundation. My name is Mariam Umbaka, and I hope we're all doing well. I'm not the only one in the studio. I have my two special mommies, my beautiful mommies, mothers of Islam and faith. I have Dr. Rekia Momo Abaji, who is the coordinator of the Just Foundation. And she's also the National Deputy Amira of Al-Habibiyah Islamic Society. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Ami wa alaikum salam, my dear Mariam. Thank you.
Thank you. And I have Hajia Monira Yusuf Abdul Razak, who is a chartered accountant and also a coordinator in Al-Habibiyah Islamic Society in the Albir and Relief Services Program. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you very much for joining us today. Yes, as we all know, Faith and Philanthropy is a project that is being brought to you by Al-Habibiyah Islamic Society just to increase our help to humanity, our kindness to humanity. And I'm going to make it very clear to all our brothers and sisters listening that this is not just extending to only the Muslims. It's for both Muslims and Christians. Despite the fact that, yes, it is a faith project, it is a faith program, but it extends to both Muslims and Christians. So you as a Christian, please feel free to join this project. Feel free to join us in this conversation. Feel free to tune into Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM to listen to us. And today, our spectacular topic is going to be about the role of women in protecting the less privileged. You and I know that women play a significant role in the lives of everybody, in our economic sector, in our religion, in our interaction, daily interaction, in our lives, anywhere you can think of or imagine, women play a significant role. So I'm going to throw the first question to my mommy, Dr. Rekia Momo Abaji. As a mother, a woman of faith, and a senior member of Al-Habibiyah Islamic Society, how important it is the role of women in protecting and caring for the less privileged within their communities. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Mariam, for that question. First of all, when we say philanthropy, what do we mean? We just mean people or a person who will give of his or her time, his or her money, and his or her experiences towards uplifting the life of the less privileged. So when you want to ask about women in particular, you know, God has given women the natural role of being caretakers, caregivers in their homes, home managers in their homes, and they are also the ones who rock the civilization. They bring up children and all of that. So it is not unexpected that women feel that they must take care of society to bring about relief to the less privileged. So we are doing a lot to ensure that those God-given roles and the roles that we find ourselves playing in society, that we weave them together for the benefit of the less privileged.
Allahu Akbar. Yes, mommy, what unique strengths do you think women possess in mobilizing and managing resources for community initiatives that target the less privileged?
You know, like I said, as women, instinctively, we have been given by God Almighty the feeling, the heart to feel for the less privileged. So, and then women are also, when they feel strongly about a particular cause, they are able to direct and energize the society to look towards that direction. For instance, we are positioned to be able to mobilize people, talk to our sons, our brothers, our husbands, our sisters, even to join hands together with us to bring about things with which we will help the society, the less privileged in particular. So the women have the instinct and the God-given ability to be able to mobilize, to generate resources that will help the less privileged.
Alhamdulillah, this is quite interesting. So women play a very significant role in even assisting the less privileged by mobilizing other people to key in such faith and philanthropy, especially the aspect of helping. So how can religious institutions leverage on women wings like the Al-Habibiyyah Women Forum to contribute to empowering more women to become active protectors and providers for those in need and the vulnerable ones?
In fact, the reason we are here is because we are already in the vanguard of those who try to extend philanthropy, extend goodness, extend relief to the less privileged. As it is at the Al-Habibiyyah Islamic Society, the Women's Wing, we generate women programs. So, during the COVID season, during disasters and what have you, we get together materials that we send to these places. Sometimes we even send food to these places. And you see, the uniqueness of women is that if we want to focus on a cause, we can get people. The reason we also reached out to the MacArthur Foundation in a proposal, and that proposal is what has generated the funds to support this program, even this program that we are doing.
Allahu Akbar, mashallah. So I'm going to stop here. I still have one more question for you, but I'm going to throw this question based on what you have said to Hajia Munira Yusuf Abdul Razak. And Mommy, can you briefly tell us what the Albir program entails? What is Albir program? What does it entail? What's the benefit of Albir program? And how does it reflect the contribution of women in the society?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Once again, Albir is one of our numerous programs in Al-Habibiyyah, and the one that coordinates Albir. And Albir itself, the meaning is that it's an Arabic term. English meaning is righteousness or goodness, and it leads to kindness.
Righteousness and goodness that leads to kindness.
And what we do is we collect items, ranging from furnitures, clothing, kitchen utensils, electronics. It goes beyond whatever you can give, we collect. So what we do, we mediate between the needies and those that are giving us. So you give us what you have, and we look for the needies and we'll help you to deliver it to them.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. That is interesting. We understand that Albir is currently mobilizing for clothing, household items, and other essentials to help the victims of the recent Katsina bandit attack. So, how was the response from the public been so far? How's the response? Have people been contributing so far? And those people that that have been affected by the bandit attack, what has been their complaints, their trauma, their feelings for this kind gesture that has come to them? Yes.
The response from people is tremendous. We are getting response. We still need more because it's not always enough. Because we don't, sometimes it's like as good as like bank. So we get things, we keep them. So when the need comes up, we take out of what we have and take it out. But as it is presently, people are responding. But we still need more response.
More help from people.
Yeah, we need help from people. So please give us whatever you have. If you cannot locate us, we can be located easily. But if you don't, or maybe out of your tight schedule, you cannot come to where we are, we can easily locate you if you have things to give to us. And what people need most, especially they need clothes, clothing,
Okay.
Blankets.
Okay,
Blankets.
blankets, yes,
How about food items?
Mats.
and
Can
even
somebody
even food
contribute items?
items,
Okay.
Mats.
shoes,
Shoes, mats.
mats,
Okay, mashallah. And how
and
about kitchen items, kitchen
Of
yes,
course,
utensils?
of
kitchen
course.
items, because
Anything
they
that
are
will be useful
displaced.
to humans
Yes,
for human
yes,
consumption.
yes.
Exactly,
Allahu
exactly,
Akbar,
Mm.
Allahu
exactly.
Akbar. So the people that have been contributing so far, are they individuals or group of people or stakeholders
I have to
or
say it on
NGOs?
air. It's mostly women that contribute a lot.
Mostly women.
Mostly women.
Allahu
So
Akbar.
and the men comes up to ask for, can we get something from your things? Well, sometimes most of the time we check we don't have for men. Maybe we have few and it doesn't go around. So
Okay.
it's women that always respond,
Okay.
and we have enough women things, but you can still give us more. We're always asking for more.
So
Please
which means we
give
need
us.
more men to contribute so that the men who are displaced too can benefit from
That
it.
will be
Exactly,
helpful. That will be helpful.
exactly.
Mashallah. Do you have a restriction like only the Muslims will benefit or is
No,
both
we
No,
give to
no, no,
everybody.
no.
Christian?
We give to everybody, both
Everybody.
Muslim and Christian. We don't even ask of religion. If you are needy, we give it to you.
Allahu Akbar. Which means even the Christians can also key into this beautiful project
Oh,
Very
sure.
because
well.
there's a reward in
I
it.
collect from offices from Christians. They volunteer to give me their things. I take it to mosque.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. So what are some of the challenges you face when collecting and delivering these relief materials and how can we overcome them?
One of the challenges is that some people give us rags, things that people cannot use. We have to be looking for where to dispose them. Then mobilization, of course, we are getting from the mosque, but if you give us, we don't mind. Is the room is open for you to come and contribute so that you can always have your own reward.
And I know that whatever you give, Allah gives you
Mashallah, it's
double.
I
So
have
if
it
you
in
want to
Baka.
give, you give something better so that when Allah wants to appreciate you and give you more, He will look at the value of what you have given and He will give you more than that. you have
Yes.
given.
You know, people have this notion that it is only what you don't need again, what you don't use again that you give out. But you want to give out something that is fairly okay so that the person will be proud to use it too.
Allahu Akbar. Yes, you're still listening to Faith and Philanthropy on Human Rights Radio and Television 101.1 FM, the station that redefines broadcasting. It's a program brought to you by the Just Foundation of AL-HABIBIYYAH Islamic Society with the support of MacArthur Foundation. Coming back to Dr. Rekia Momo, some women love giving and supporting others quietly behind the scenes. You know, sometimes it's okay, give this person, I'm giving you in the right hand. Please don't allow the left hand to see. So, from your point of view, how can we guide and encourage them to channel that compassion into a more organized and sustainable community project?
Thank you very much. That's an interesting question. You know that women actually have practiced philanthropy for such a long time. Just that, like most things that women do, they don't get the credit in society. I want to tell you the first university in human civilization was set up by a woman. Yes. Al-Karawiyah University was set up by Fatima Mohammed. Fear or something. That's her name. She founded it in 895 AD. It's 5 AD, yes. So that's why it is the oldest university in human civilization. As we speak, the university still exists, and they give degrees in religious knowledge, linguistics, and even medicine. So, you know, talking about giving quietly, it comes sometimes from humility. Some people, they don't want to show pride or be arrogant about what they are giving. That's why they want to give it quietly. And they want to give it in such a way that it will benefit even those they know and those they do not know. So that is spreading it, spreading goodness. And talking about Al-HABIBIYYAH, bringing it home to Al-HABIBIYYAH and in the Albir project, like my sister talked about, you see, people bring in things and she distributes them to people that we know and people that we do not know. So, you know, it comes from the kindness of the heart, the goodness of the heart. not necessarily tied to any person in particular. There are some people, when they have good things, they only give to members of their family.
Exactly.
This is a situation where you have good thing and you want it to spread. And having it in an organized way is one of the ways she has explained. We have this segment that takes care of just this, handbags, shoes, even jewelry, if you have them, even settees for sitting rooms, if you bring them, or your display cupboards, if you don't need them again, or you're going to change to another set, you can bring it and she will carefully, meticulously give it to people who need it. So, this is part of having it in an organized way. The way this is organized, that's why she's now able to come here and appeal for things for both men and women. So, and children even. Yes. So, this is an organized way of doing it. This same way, other organizations that have it in place, we collaborate with them. I remember that some time back when we had to raise funds for Maiduguri flood victims. We put things together, and we also sent them to another, I don't want to call names, another Islamic organization who was organizing and sending them, sending them away to the place of need. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Please, my brothers and sisters, this is very important. Imagine you impacting in the life of someone. The little you give, you think is just little to you, but you don't know the reward that Allah has for you. You may see this reward both now and hereafter. Allah is going to bless you. Don't look down on the little thing that you want to give. Some will just see a spoon and say, why will I give spoon now? It's just spoon. Please bring that spoon. That spoon now is going to, somebody will look at that spoon and will appreciate that spoon. And because of that goodness, that righteousness, that kindness that you have shown to that person by giving the person just an ordinary spoon, Allah will bless you and uplift you. And maybe probably there's a breakthrough that you have been looking for from Allah a very long time. Allah will just use that kindness of spoon to make you get that breakthrough.
Sister Miriam is a preacher. You are preaching.
I want us I want the humanity to come in all of us.
Yes.
Now, this is a project for everybody, both the Muslims and the Christians. So don't say because I'm a Muslim, I'm not going to come here, or because I'm a Christian, I'm not going to contribute. I want us to please put our heads together to contribute. So please, before we end this program, Hajia will give us a number that people will reach out to. Even the address of AL-HABIBIYYAH Islamic Society, should in case you want to go there yourself to get more information. And this is not the only project they have. They have plenty projects, abundant projects that you can even key in to help humanity. So I'm going to open the telephone line. Let's see if we can get few calls from people before we finally call the number and also the contact that people can reach out to. Yes, the number to call is 080 33221149. The number again is 080 33221149. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Hello.
Good afternoon, ma'am. 33221149. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Alhamdulillah. What is your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Abubakar. I'm calling from Giri, Abuja.
Okay, welcome, Mr. Abubakar from Giri. What's your contribution, sir?
Actually, I don't have much to say about the thing that I think is very good.
Thank you very much.
Because really appreciate people that do this kind of thing.
Amen, amen.
My suggestion is that instead of them giving phone number, or even if they are going to give phone number, people make sure that they the account number so that whenever someone has to give out that thing.
Okay. MashaAllah. Okay, noted. Okay, noted.